Hello, welcome to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We are reading the Bible in chronological order. There's probably more than 500 stories, 400, 500, I don't know. It's going to take us a while to read all these stories. And this project podcast is aimed for people who have not read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says. They're not familiarized with the Bible, or maybe they don't care about the Bible. But that's okay. We're not going to judge you here. This this podcast is for you. That's right. You are welcome to stick around, and you don't even have to like or subscribe unless you want to. But there's no obligation here. Just to listen or watch to the stories of the Bible. That's it. So you get acquainted with it. All right, I'm going to change the music so we can do a reading. At the end of the reading, I will give my normal long explanation. I hope I'm not gonna try to make it shorter. Yeah. All right, let's do that. All right, different music for the reading. Day 275. The complaints of Miriam and Aaron. Those are Moses' sister and brother. Numbers chapter 12 from verse 1 on. While they were at Hazeroth, Miriam and Aaron criticized Moses because he had married a Cushite woman, somebody who wasn't from a Hebrew woman, I guess. They said, "Has the Lord spoken only through Moses? Hasn't he spoken through us too?" But the Lord heard them. Oh, yo, watch out. Now Moses was more humble than any other person on earth. Ooh, remember that. Moses was more humble than any other person on earth. So immediately the Lord called to Moses, Aaron and Miriam, and said, the Lord called Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, not just Moses, and said, "Go out to the tabernacle, all three of you." And the three of them went out. Then the Lord descended in the pillar of cloud and stood at the entrance of the tabernacle. Aaron and Miriam he called, and they stepped forward. And the Lord said to them, "Now listen to me. Even with prophets, I, the Lord, communicate by visions and dreams. But that is not how I communicate with my servant Moses. He is entrusted with my entire house. I speak to him face to face, directly, and not in riddles. He sees the Lord as he is. Should you not be afraid to criticize him?" Woo-wee, they're in troubles. The Lord was furious with them, and he departed. As the cloud moved from above the tabernacle, Miriam suddenly became white as snow with leprosy. When Aaron saw what had happened, he cried out to Moses, "Oh my Lord, please don't punish us for this sin we have so foolishly committed. Don't let her be like a stillborn baby, already decayed at birth." So Moses cried out to the Lord, "Heal her, O God, I beg you." And the Lord said to Moses, "If her father had spit in her face, wouldn't she have been defiled for 7 days? Banish her from the camp for 7 days, and after that she may return." So Miriam was excluded from the camp for 7 days, and the people waited until she was brought back before they traveled again. Then they left Hazeroth and camped in the wilderness of Paran. Woo-wee! We have come to the end of our reading. So Moses' sister Miriam and Aaron just murmur against Moses, their brother, their younger brother, and then the Lord wasn't happy. God, the Lord was not happy. Well, that's what happens. So watch out. Let's not criticize people. This is the Bible in 5 years, and we read in the Bible in chronological order. More than 400 or maybe 500 stories. It's a long reading, many years, 4 or 5 years probably. And if it gets longer, well, I'll let you know, and we change the name of the podcast to the Bible in 8 years, 10 years. I don't know. Anyways, but the way we read the Bible here is in short stories. We don't read long, chapters or 2 or 3 chapters from different stories, different books of the Bible. We don't do that. We read verses, like 3 verses to 30 verses, sometimes 33. Some stories you got to do it that way. But the idea is that to keep it short, so you remember what I read and I remember what I have read too. That's the idea, to remember what we read. And this project podcast is aimed for people who have never read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says, or they're not familiarized with the Bible, or maybe they don't care about the Bible. And it's okay. We're not going to criticize you here or judge you. No, not at all, because this podcast project is for you. So don't stress about it. Don't let anybody tell you different, okay? Because this podcast project is for you. You don't even have to like or subscribe unless you want to, okay? But and it has nothing to do with you going to church or not going to church or being a Christian or not, none of that. It's just about so you get informed what the Bible in the form of stories is about, so you get familiarized with. That's the whole purpose, nothing else, all right? No subscription, no likes, no nothing, unless you want to. But if you're a Christian and you happen to stumble into this podcast, you can help us. How? Well, check the description below or above and go to Spotify, to Facebook, and to YouTube. And like and subscribe. Go and like and subscribe. And also click the reminder. Why am I asking you to help me that way, Christians? So the algorithm will help us that way. Because the more people go out there and do that kind of stuff, it will see that this program is being liked by people, and people are liking it and they're subscribing and they're clicking the reminder and all that stuff. And it will show the program, the show, to other people who they're not even looking for it. That's right. That's how you can help us. So if you want people to hear, about the Bible in the form of a story, help us that way, Christians. All right? Please do that. What else? I think that's about it. Let us know where you're watching from or where you're listening from. All right? Well, have a good one. See